The Hogmanay Stranger, a Sweetwater Canyon novelette. Written by Maggie Lynch. Narrated by Sonja Field. Chapter 1. Rachel paced in the conference room beneath Michelle and David's condo in the Pearl District. Sunshine played peekaboo with the clouds over the Willamette River as yesterday's storm blew eastward. When David first took over booking all of Sweetwater Canyon's gigs each year, he used his office at home. But soon they were doing so well that he hired a part-time assistant and took over an office downstairs. With only 2 months until the holidays, she had a special funding request, and David Blackstone was the man with the purse strings. Because of his management and marketing capabilities, Sweetwater Canyon was finally making a living with their music. No more breakdowns on the road. No more wondering if they would return home even more broke than when they left. No one was a millionaire or even 100,000-aire, except David with his consulting business. But no one was starving either. Each woman had sufficient income to survive on her own if needed. Rachel's dad had sent her an invitation to come home to Scotland for Hogmanay. She hadn't been home in 8 years, and she was dying to go. Letters and Google Hangouts had kept them in touch, but nothing like seeing each other in person. Her da had invited the entire band and their families to his home and B&B in Dunoon, Evie's Inn, named after Rachel's mother. Hogmanay was a traditional time to welcome friends and strangers to your home and to enter into the new year together with a clean break from the past, looking forward, not back. Rachel wanted to share Hogmanay with both her families, her da and her family home, and with the families she'd come to know in America since she'd joined Sweetwater Canyon 5 years ago. If she didn't extend the invitation and work out the financing now, they would all make other plans. The logistics could be difficult, but that wasn't her prime worry. It was the cost to fly all 5 women and their families to Scotland during one of the busiest travel times of the year that had her prepared to beg for assistance. David sauntered into the conference room and smiled. "So, what was so important you had to call me away from Michelle and little Tamara? I can't believe it was only a few months ago she was barely walking on her own. Now I can hardly keep up with all the places she finds to climb and get into trouble." He turned and reached into the small refrigerator for a pitcher of water. "Can I offer you any?" he said, holding a glass next to the raised pitcher. "Sure." Rachel ran nervous fingers through her hair. He looked at her with narrowed eyes. "Is there a problem? Where's Noel?" "Noel's home with Claire."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?